From being the fastest man alive to inspiring other young Jamaican athletes to chase their dreams, here's how Usain Bolt changed athletics in Jamaica forever. It's no secret that Bolt's become the face of track and field. This guy has made sure to put Jamaica on the map, and ever since he's entered the sport, Bolt brought a new level of excitement and energy to the sport. After breaking records left, right, and center, he took things to a new level, proving that track and field's just as important as any other sport. In August 2009 at the World Athletics, Usain set out to mark the start of his legacy. He absolutely smashed the 100-meter record, clocking it at a whopping 9.58 seconds, making him the fastest man alive. I mean, everyone knew he was crazy fast after he completely dominated the track in Beijing the year before, where he left everyone in the dust with his impressive 9.69-second finish. But then in 2009, he went and finished the race, beating his own record, and let me tell you, he didn't just run that race, he practically flew. Wearing the Jamaican colors of his country, he sure made his people proud. Bolt's record-breaking streak wasn't limited to individual events. In the 4x100-meter relay, Bolt teamed up with his Jamaican compatriots to set a new world record at the 2012 London Olympics. They blazed around the track in an astonishing time of 36.84 seconds, showcasing not only Bolt's extraordinary speed, but also the remarkable teamwork of the Jamaican relay squad. But before he made himself known to the world, he was just an ordinary man with a big dream. In case you didn't know, Usain belongs to a rural neighborhood in northwest Jamaica called Trelawney Parish that's famous for two things: yams and sprinters. Talk about a winning combination. For years, some serious athletic talent has come out of that place. Legends such as Michael Frater, Marvin Anderson, and Veronica Campbell-Brown. We all grew up in this tiny parish. And that's got people wondering if Trelawney is secretly the most athletic place in the world. I mean, with a track and field legacy like that, it's hard to argue against it. But Bolt was lucky. On the dirt track of Waldensia Primary School, he got his first taste of sprinting right there in his humble schoolyard. You see, track and field is a sport that anyone can do, no matter their background. Take Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price, for example, the fastest woman in the world. She grew up with limited resources but had an abundance of talent and determination. And let's not forget Marlene Ote, another sprinting superstar who didn't have mountains of money to start with. And that's the beauty of Jamaica, a place where dreams can become a reality, no matter where you come from. So next time you hear about Usain Bolt's lightning speed or see him striking his famous pose, remember that it all started right here in Trelawney, a place where yams and sprinters reign supreme, and he's not too proud to show off his hometown. In a GQ interview, Bolt even credited his success to the yams they grew there. So Bolt's humble beginnings actually made him even more likable because he was relatable to so many people. And when it comes to personality, he's all about having a good time and a big heart. The guy has an iconic signature pose and always has fun on the field. With his infectious personality and his commitment to giving back, he's inspiring a whole new generation of Jamaican athletes to chase their dreams and make their mark on the world. He hasn't held back at all in giving them their full support. Bolt is involved in charities like the Small Steps Project, which helps kids who were living on landfill sites. He has taken every opportunity to use his fame and fortune to help those in need. And that's not all. He even has his own foundation called the Usain Bolt Foundation, which focuses on education and culture. Through the UBF, he has helped several schools in Jamaica by donating them supplies, treats, and upgrades. The foundation also sponsors all kinds of sports competitions that are held in Jamaica, such as the Samsung Youth Cup in 2013. It's an incredible island-wide football tournament for young players aged 8 to 11, and a fantastic initiative that aimed to promote youth football and provide opportunities for budding talent across Jamaica. But that's not all. Bolt remembers the places where he started his dreams, and he is constantly working to make his old schools better as well. Back in 2015, Bolt offered a huge donation to his old school, William Knibb Memorial High School. The man knows the importance of education and sports in shaping young lives. So he contributed an impressive sum of $1.3 million to the school, along with a large supply of sports equipment to help the young athletes. And this is only one of many donations that he is always offering to schools in the country. His goal is to ensure that there is nothing in the way of letting those kids receive the best education and achieve their dreams. Usain Bolt's continuous generosity knows no bounds when it comes to supporting education and empowering young minds. He's all about showing the kids in Jamaica that they don't have to go abroad to train and succeed, because in Jamaica, track and field is a sport that welcomes everyone. In fact, the country has its very own athletic competition called Champs. All the famous Jamaican athletes we know and love, like Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, Don Querry, and even Bolt himself, got their start at Champs. This is the biggest athletic competition in Jamaica, where young runners between the ages of 10 and 19 compete. And it's really a big deal. We're talking 5 days of intense competition with live broadcasts, front-page news coverage, and a packed stadium with 35,000 cheering fans in Kingston. But it was Bolt's incredible rise to fame that put this competition on the world map. Suddenly, everyone wanted to know what was happening at Champs and witness the next generation of Jamaican superstars in action. So thanks to Bolt, Champs became more than just a local event. It became a symbol of Jamaican excellence in track and field. At this point, Usain is not just a record-breaking athlete, he's a role model and a game changer. With his achievements, he's inspiring a whole new generation of Jamaican athletes to chase their dreams and make their mark on the world. In Jamaica, where lightning-fast sprinters rule the track, there's a crowd of seriously talented athletes who have been totally hyped up by the legendary Usain Bolt. We're talking about some real speed demons here. You've got Johan Blake, aka The Beast, who trained and raced side by side with Bolt, and their friendly competition that fueled his fire. Then there's Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, the queen of the women's 100 meters, who has major respect for Bolt's work ethic and his ability to stay cool under pressure. Elaine Thompson-Herah, another Jamaican superstar, was also heavily inspired by Bolt's trailblazing ways. And we can't forget Asafa Powell, a former world record holder himself who was absolutely amped up by Bolt's mind-blowing achievements. There's also the rising star Brianna Williams, who's been buzzing with Bolt's influence pushing her to new heights. And last but not least, Shericka Jackson, the powerhouse in both short sprints and 400 meters. She also took Bolt's achievements as motivation to move forward. These athletes and many more have been supercharged by Bolt's incredible performances, because what's more inspiring than seeing others with the same roots achieving absolute greatness? Representation is a big deal. When aspiring Jamaican athletes see Bolt crushing it on the world stage, they can't help but imagine themselves doing the same. He's like a living example that hard work, dedication, and raw talent can overcome any obstacle that comes your way. Not to mention, Bolt has remained free of any allegations or controversies related to sports-enhancing drugs throughout his career. This is a remarkable achievement in a sport where doping has unfortunately been a persistent issue. Bolt's clean image is a testament to his natural talent, hard work, and dedication to his craft. He has shown the world that it's possible to reach the height of success in track and field without taking shortcuts. His commitment to fair play and integrity has made him a legendary athlete and a role model for aspiring athletes everywhere. This man's rise to superstardom has had a huge impact on Jamaican athletes, especially the young ones. He's become a symbol of hope, inspiration, and all-around possibility for those dreaming of greatness. Bolt's success has smashed the idea that only athletes from rich or fancy countries can make it big in sports. This is why Bolt is the ultimate role model, proving that no matter where you come from, as long as you've got the heart, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. So there you have it. From inspiring other young Jamaican athletes to chase their dreams to being the fastest man alive, that was how Usain Bolt changed athletics in Jamaica forever.